What's good? It's Skano. If you ever been with a narcissist, you would know. I mean, a lot of people out here are selfish by nature. I mean, inherently, we're selfish. You know what I'm saying? We are, it's indoctrinated in us at birth. You cry, your mom, or whoever your caregiver is, they respond every time you cry, right? Well, until you get a certain age. Then you get out in the world and you realize, oh, it's not all about me. And you adapt, but not the narcissist. See, the narcissist is permanently trapped in that mind state that everything revolves around them. You know, everything. They come before the kids. They damn sure come before you. You know, but people like this are not advertising it. Forget what you hear in popular lore, folklore, music. People like to perpetuate the idealism of this toxic culture. But most people, you see how we indoctrinating toxicity into the culture though? Because it used to be, remember back in the day they was talking about love. Shit was toxic too back then. But what I'm saying is it wasn't perpetuated. Now that's the culture. But woo woo. So, but a true narcissist, like I said, they're not going to be walking around with a sign on them that says radioactive, do not touch. You're going to have to find that shit out the hard way. Because one of the key characteristics of a narcissist is the manipulation, the seduction of it, to reel you in. So initially, a narcissist may come off like, the most in tune. They are very tapped into emotional, and you know what I'm saying? Your emotional wavelength, your energy. The narcissist is tapped into that. They know how to pick up on things, and as unaware of they may be of their own, they may lack self-awareness, but they're very aware of the people around them. So they gonna pick up on your emotional wavelengths, your mental wavelengths. They know how to play into that. They know how to use that to manipulate you. But it'll soon become apparent once they reel you in, make you love them. Like I said, man, it's the seduction of a narcissist. That's what make them so damn near irresistible in the beginning. But they will begin to reveal themselves, and mainly through manipulation, constant lies. I mean, the lies is constant. Lying for no damn reason. And like I said, always need to be the center of attention. They'll steal the spotlight from you on your birthday, any situation, they'll gaslight arguments and then turn around and blame you. So, no accountability, no levels of restraint when it comes to, achieving whatever agenda that they have. You may have a parent that's a narcissist, always competing with you. Ever since you can remember, since you hit, puberty, whether it's a father or a mother. A lot of times, I'm gonna be honest with you, this play out with women. You got a mother that's overly competitive with you, hating on you, never let you have your moment, even in your childhood coming up. You know what I'm saying? Managed to make it about them. So, their goal is to make you love them so that you are under their total control. Mentally, emotionally, Because that's how you gain control of people, physically. You could lock somebody in a cage for 20 years, and that could only intensify the feelings they had when you initially put them in that. Play with their mind, play with their feelings, though. And you know what I'm saying? You'll get a lot farther that way. And that's the way a narcissist, typically, they work, So they're going to get you in a position where you think they the most supportive, loyal. They are the center of your life. That's exactly what they want, And they'll slowly start to disrupt your other relationships, with family, friends, They will try to poison your other relationships, put doubt in your mind, to isolate you so that they are your only support system. You know what I'm saying? They have to be the center of your galaxy. Everything else revolve around the narcissist. So, yeah, they can manipulate and portray certain emotions, and come across so genuine. And not to say they don't feel emotions. They feel emotions, but they don't move off of emotion. Typically, what they use emotion for as a device to control and manipulate other people. You know what I'm saying? A narcissist's emotions vary from numb to elation to, irate. It's pretty much, they either up, you know what I'm saying? They either pissed off, or they in the process of trying to figure out how to get some shit stirred up, So at the end of the day, their goal is to drain you for everything you're worth. Mentally, emotionally, spiritually, financially, every aspect of your life. They want control and they want to drain you. And once they drain you for everything, because everything, like I said, revolves around their self-gratification. And they're going to find reasons to be unhappy. Nothing you do will suffice. They are insatiable. So there will come a time where, they have no more use for you. Because in their mind, you've served your purpose and you can no longer meet their needs. Even though you may be doing everything, going above and beyond, you may treat them better than you treat your own damn kids or parents. It won't be enough. It will never be enough. So, like I said, they'll drain your soul and discard you and move on to the next victim. Maybe they get their clutches in somebody that is really the payoff is really convenient for them. It's really beneficial to keep you around. So they may stick it out with you, but they gonna have other shit going on. And if you catch them up, you could catch them in a bold-faced lie with video footage as backup proof. They will still deny it or justify it or blame you, So if you know somebody like this, maybe you are that person, But recognize it for what it is, because we like to, kind of, we'll say, well, they high maintenance. That's what, the most common term. High maintenance, extra. He just extra. She high maintenance. She, you think the shit is cute, but you find out, you know what I'm saying? By the end of it, you'll find out. That's if you have a soul left at the end of it. 216 Skano, you already know.